What if I told you the secret to becoming rich was hidden in an old dusty jar in Grandpa Joe's attic? Sounds crazy, right? But wait till you hear what was inside that jar. Because once you know this, your wallet may never be empty again. So tell me, do you pay your bills first or yourself first? Let me take you on a story that starts with a mystery and ends with a money habit that could change your life. Our story begins in a small town in Ohio. 17-year-old Ethan Carter, video game lover, king of unfinished homework, and self-declared future billionaire, had just received a mysterious letter from a law firm. "You've inherited your grandfather's house," it said. Wait, what? Grandpa Joe? The one who lived like a hermit, wore suspenders, and collected peanut butter jars? Yep, that Grandpa Joe. Now, Ethan wasn't exactly thrilled. He was hoping for a shiny car or at least a PlayStation 6. But what he got was an old wooden house, smelling of mothballs and mystery. But here's where it gets interesting. As Ethan explored the attic with his best friend Sarah, armed with flashlights, cobweb-fighting brooms, and zero expectations, he stumbled upon a metallic chest hidden behind old tax books and a broken rocking horse. The lock, rusted, the chest, dusty. But inside, a single glass jar filled with hundreds of tiny notes, all neatly rolled and tied with red string. Each note had a date and a short sentence. Like, May 2nd, 1975. Paid myself $10 before the landlord. June 10th, 1980. Bought stocks with 15% of my income. AK, Dec 24th, 1991. Gave myself a Christmas bonus. Sarah looked at Ethan and said, "Dude, your grandpa was either a financial genius or part of a money cult." Ethan chuckled, but deep down, he felt something weird. Admiration. A sticky note on the jar read, "This is how I retired without ever winning the lottery. Pay yourself first." Ethan had no idea what that meant. Pay yourself? Like, give yourself a high five with cash? So he Googled it. And that's when the truth hit him harder than a surprise pop quiz. Paying yourself first means before you pay rent, before you clear bills, before you order pizza or buy your 18th phone case, you set aside money for you, for your savings, for your investments, for your future. Even if it's just 10% of your paycheck. Why? Because if you don't pay yourself first, guess what? You'll pay everyone else and end up broke. Just like Ethan's dad, who always said, "We'll save next month," but next month never came. Inspired by Grandpa Joe's jar, Ethan made a decision. Next week, he got his part-time paycheck, $150 from delivering pizzas. He immediately transferred $50 to a savings account, labeled it the Jar 2.0 Ethan's Empire Fund. Sarah laughed. Empire Fund? You can't even fund your lunch. But Ethan smiled, because this time he had a plan. Fast forward 6 months, Ethan kept the habit. Every time he earned, he paid himself first. He even started investing in index funds, thanks to Grandpa Joe's scribbled notes and a few YouTube videos. And then, something wild happened. He had more money saved than his dad. Not because he earned more, but because he followed one simple rule. Before you give the world your money, keep a piece of it for yourself. Let me ask you something. When you get paid, do you think about future you? Or do you immediately say, rent, Netflix, Starbucks, take it all? And don't lie. We all got that one friend who says, "I'll save when I earn more." But remember this. Saving isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you earn. Even Grandpa Joe started with just $2 per week. And guess what? When he passed away, the lawyer revealed he had over $800,000 in investments, all built over 40 years of paying himself first. Back in the attic, Ethan sealed the jar back inside the chest with a new note. September 1st, 2025. Taught my kids about money without saying a word. He smiled. Because some inheritances are made of gold. Others are made of habits. So now, what will your jar say? Will it say, spent it all on subscriptions and sneakers? Or built a future with every dollar? Start today. Pay yourself first. Because if you don't, who will? If this story made you think, drop a comment and tell us your money goal for this month. Like this video, subscribe for more financial life hacks in story form. And remember, every dollar you save today is a high five to your future self.